Setting intentions. First, get quiet. Make a list of how you want your life to be. Really give it a chance. Think about what you want. Visualize it. Write it down. Keep it in a safe place and refer to it often. And then take the necessary steps to get there. Another thing you can do is write about your perfect day. Visualize it, feel it. The better and the more you can feel it, the closer you get to it. Have you got a planner? If not, a calendar will do. There's a certain energetic change that occurs when you take the time to set your intentions by making a list, writing things down that you intend to accomplish. Get out your washi tape, your stickers, colored pencils, crayons, paint or markers, whatever you have. Get your decorating tools out. Add some color to your intentions. Choose 3 coordinating washi tapes and design your month. By adding colors, doodles, affirmative words to your intentions, you are affirming that you are going to achieve these things that you want to do. By marking them on your calendar, you are making yourself accountable. Write down reasons to celebrate and express gratitude for your accomplishments. Affirm it as it is already done. You did it. You're awesome. Feel the beautiful feeling of accomplishing your goals, and you will be that much closer to achieving them. Think and dream big, and you will achieve great things. January, or your New Year's resolution, is going to be eating healthy, losing some weight, and being mindful of everything that you put into your body, whether that's body lotions, chemicals of any kind, in your shampoos, your body lotions, your food, your deodorants. Just being mindful of all of those things, that they go right into your bloodstream. So here I have the flashing light again. Sorry about that. But let's get started. This is leftover beef Wellington. So basically what I'm going to do is take the meat out of it and heat it up, and then we're going to put that on my salad. Okay, I've taken the meat out. I'm going to just cut this fat off right here. Put that aside. And we're just going to cut that up into little cubes. You can do chicken, fish, or anything. Now this is called duxelle, and it's a combination of shallots and mushrooms. So I'm going to go ahead and put that with my meat, and then I've got a little roasted garlic here. I'm just going to put that into a pan and saute it. Okay, so what I have here is 1 organic head of romaine lettuce that I've washed. I'm just going to cut the end off. And if there's any brown ends, which I don't have on this this one, and we're just going to slice. We're just going to cut it really thin. Now I've taken this meal plan from Eat Like a Bear, and that's but this is my own recipe for salad. And this is a chopped salad. of that is going into this really big bowl that I have here. And this is going to be one salad just for me to eat. And this is the only thing that I'm going to eat today, is this big, huge, humongous salad. Cut the ends of these onions. And we're just going to slice those up, and these give it a nice flavor. That on there. I don't normally buy these kinds of carrots, but in a pinch, not a bad idea to have a few of those. Also got an organic beet that I've already peeled. This is raw. Now I'm just going to put that right over the salad. Grate it right over the salad like this. I'm going to put this whole thing in here. It's going to make my salad turn really red, which I don't mind. Raw foods have more life force in them. You start eating this every day, you're going to feel a burst of energy. I'm also going to use an apple, and I have this half bell pepper that I'm going to cut up to small little pieces. The key here is to try to make everything like a little bit less than bite size. And I don't know if you ever watch any, let's see. Oh, The Mirror Has Two Faces with Barbra Streisand. And when she takes a bite of her salad, she's very picky in the movie, and she takes a little bit of this and a little bit of that until she gets one piece of everything from that salad into one bite. And she just savors the taste of it. I love that. Okay, next thing I have is some radishes. Now you can grate these if you like. I'm just going to chop them. I'm going to quarter them. Chop them up really small. These is going to add a little bit of heat to your salad. Got a very small Gala apple. A few small carrots. I'm not going to use all those that I put in the pan, but you can always have those for a little snack if you get hungry. Then I'm going to show you how to make my favorite salad dressing of all time. Okay, got my meat on here with the duxelles. Like I said, the duxelles is just from the beef Wellington that I made for Christmas, and it's combination of portobello and white mushrooms mixed, sauteed with fresh garlic and shallots. Okay, so now we're going to make my favorite dressing of all time. And so what I do is I just take dried basil, And this recipe I learned from an old Italian friend back in the 70s. Pepper. I like fresh ground pepper, but if you don't have it, regular is fine. Garlic salt. Now I'm adding a little Parmesan cheese, and you can add cheese to this salad recipe, because this is the only thing you're going to eat all day. I'm going to add some red wine vinegar. You can use apple cider vinegar, white vinegar, whatever kind of vinegar you want, but this is the one that my Italian friend used. And then some extra virgin olive oil, just to give it some healthy fat. You need your healthy fats. Okay, and this is what I call a lifestyle change. Now I'm going to mix it up. Okay, I transferred it to a larger bowl so it'd be easier to mix, because that bowl was really full. So from now on, I've lesson learned today, or note to self, make it in a larger bowl and then transfer it to your regular bowl. So you've got the warm meat in here with the cheeses, various vegetables. Now if you want to take it a step further, you can even chop this up smaller. And to do that, okay, to chop it, if you want to chop it smaller, now there's a couple of different, I know they make these curved, but this particular one has a straight edge, so it's not that easy to get it into your salad. But I found that a pizza wheel works very good just to chop that up a little smaller, so you can get that bite of a little bit of carrot, bell pepper, spring onion, piece of beef or whatever you put in it, some beets, your romaine salad. And the reason we use the romaine salad, you can also put spinach in here. You can put other kinds of lettuce. But I like the romaine because it has very dark green leaves and it's tender. So that is your chopped salad. To get the year started, lose a couple pounds. See if you can get your kids to like salad. I put this back into the original bowl just to show you that it's reduced in size just from cutting it. So that looks like a really huge salad, and it's about 4 inches deep, 3.5 to 4 inches deep. But as you can see, that's a nice meal. Now you can split this over a couple of meals if you want to have more than one meal in the day, or you can just eat this one big salad and forget about eating. Drink coffee, no cream, tea, and water. So that's the next thing I need to do, is take the cream out of the coffee. Okay, so here we are with our really big salad. Let's give it the old taste test. Do like Barbra Streisand did in The Mirror Has Two Faces. Get a little piece of everything in it. Woo. I'll see you later. Okay, so the next thing for your New Year's resolution is to think about your garden, if you like to have a garden. This year I've decided I'm going to plant a cut flower garden, which is kind of what I have already, but I'm kind of an experimental garden. I just throw the seeds in the soil and see what comes up, and I've been surprised. A lot of things I haven't even known if they're weeds or if they're really flowers, so I'm not I'm just learning. So I've got this Gardener's Almanac, and that's something I always like to refer to. Now, in the Gardener's Almanac, it tells you to just in January start collecting seed and plant catalogs so you can plan your garden and decide if you want to have a kind of a rotating garden, what's going to start growing sooner and what's going to start growing later. So you have a continuous cut flower garden. So as you know, I like those gardens that are right outside my door, so I can step out and get a nice bouquet at a whim, at my whim, at the last minute, just as I feel like it. Having flowers in the house makes me feel good. Flowers bring happiness in, and that's why we want a cut flower garden. And I know a lot of people are doing this now. It's not just about vegetables, but you've probably seen my garden. It's just a small little space where I go out and tinker around in the garden. But recently, I did put some new topsoil out there, organic, and I've added, last fall, I made coffee grounds, an eggshell, and some fish skins, salmon skins. I put it all in the blender and just with some water and blended it up and poured that out in my garden. Occasionally I'll put some Epsom salts out there, and I'm just kind of like learning. So I don't know if you're an expert or if you're still learning too, or if you have a garden, but even just doing something inside, like you saw my sweet potato garden, that I just put sweet potato ends into soil and they just start growing. So those make some nice greenery inside the house at very little cost to you, and you can enjoy that for quite a long time. They make nice, beautiful vines. Okay, thanks. The next thing I want to talk about is decluttering. That's something a lot of people start in January. The weight loss, planning your garden, decluttering the cottage. And it's always good to start in one walk through the house first and sense where it feels cramped or cluttered, or if you see a lot of dust or any cobwebs, get rid of those first. The next thing would be to just kind of tidy up, and then look for where you might have some piles gathered or something that just didn't get put away. Constantly I'm cleaning my kitchen counters. They just accumulate a lot of stuff in there. So organizing your vitamins, one step at a time. Maybe you just want to start with one drawer. But decluttering is always a good thing. I've recently just decluttered my bedroom closet, but now everything's out in the bedroom. So now I have to go in there and figure out where I'm going to put all that sewing stuff that came out of the closet. So I'm working on that. Benefits of making New Year's resolutions. These practices have a certain magic alchemy when practiced together. The intentions will set your mind in the right direction. The life force energy that you will be consuming in big salads will light you up and increase your energy levels, and your skin will glow from the inside out. You will gain the momentum to declutter and clear your space. The garden will help you connect to your heart, your intuition, and your own soul purpose. Let the garden be your teacher. One more thing. Practice gratitude every day for how far you've come.